I've been spending all this time trying to pick up all the pieces, trying to walk the line and fight away all my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it. One day I'll make you proud. Right now you don't believe. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today.
And Lord knows I'm a changed man, still broken inside from hell's flames. Many nights I laid awake, overdosing on pure pain. Heartbreak in the side of pills, whiskey bottles still call my name. Now and then like an old friend, lost someplace against the grain. The hands of time still ticking, the winds of life keep blowing by. I feel that cold winter breeze that lets me know I'm still alive. And I can't lie, I've been hurt bad. I told myself don't turn back, gotta go and find what I'm searching for. God knows I deserve that. And sometimes I still dream, wake up in a pool of sweat, that sun shining through the blinds, just in time for the sunset. Still find the good in all the bad, but all the good ain't come yet. I take a look at my daughter's eyes, it lets me know I ain't done yet. I've been running blind through the darkness, did some time on some charges, over time became heartless, but I'm still gonna shine regardless. And if you ever doubted me, well that's okay, just wait and see, 'cause I ain't met one single person that could ever doubt me as much as me.
I've been spending all this time trying to pick up all the pieces, trying to walk the line and fight away all my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it. One day I'll make you proud. Right now you don't believe. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today.
I felt the hand of God in my darkest hour, heard the devil whisper death. I've been tortured by insecurities, had my heart ripped right out of my chest. I swallowed my pride many times, that bitter taste is all that's left. My pillowcase has witnessed hell from all this pain inside my head. I seen good men die young, mamas cry for lost sons. A young lady, she's 9 months, and the baby daddy strung out on drugs. Seen my people get locked up, and who knows when they coming home. All the closest ones I ever loved, gotta read their name on the tombstone. But nowadays when I go to sleep, I wake up in a better place. That sun shining through my blinds. Thank you God for heaven's sake. My daughter's face looking back at me. Baby girl, daddy's safe. I'm here for you and mama too. Everyone I love, we gon' be okay. I made it home before the sunset. That pool of sweat done dried away. I could've cried a million times, enough tears for a tidal wave. But I told you I ain't done yet, and I still ain't got no time to waste. Every day we wake up, we about to see some brighter
I've been
days.
spending all this time trying to pick up all the pieces, trying to walk the line and fight away all my demons. So if you stick around, then maybe you can see it. One day I'll make you proud. Right now you don't believe. That's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today. And I don't have nothing left to prove. I've served my time and paid my dues. And I don't have nothing left to prove. I've served my time and paid my dues. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably burn every bridge along the way, but that's okay. That's okay. 'Cause I'm still standing here today.
Hey, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever that's working for you. Hopefully you guys, it's hump day. Yeah. Put my little, how does that ghetto says porn music going on? It helps break the monotony. Then I don't have to hear myself talk. So what's up? Hey, I saw we got Huckleberry in the house. Of course, he come in busting my balls right out the gate. And yeah, that was a good reminder. Yep, got other shit I got to tend to before winter. Morning Tea Girl, Song of the South, and Mama Red. I'm so glad to see you, ma'am. Hopefully things are going okay. Hey, Miss Karen. What's up, Black Watch? Hopefully everybody's doing good. It's a Wednesday. Which just, it's another day. It's another day with y'all. Another day to work on the chicken coop. Kind of had a minor altercation yesterday. I was doing a little bit, trying to. Kind of busted open my knee again. Yeah, shit happens. Yes, Mama Red, you were in everybody's prayers. That's... Yeah, good old Huckleberry got to come in and remind me how I got other shit I got to get done before wintertime. And this is true. Got to get the plumbing. Got to wrap a pipe or something. I see how you are. Go on hiatus for a little bit and then come back and smack, start just whipping out that accountability stick. How dare you, sir? Yeah, Mama Red, I was missing you. I was worried about you just because I knew that you were in the path of all that. Hey, I heard from Barefoot in Alaska, Miss Dana. She's doing good. She just wanted me to tell everybody that she misses everybody and tell everybody hi. So, Barefoot in Alaska, Miss Dana. No song said that the parts for vehicles in the United States are getting very scarce and expensive. Yes, they are. This couple that's on YouTube, that he does a little log and wood business and stuff, and he actually helped build the Louisville, see if I get this right, the Louisville Speedway in Kentucky. And just not a couple weeks ago, a month, he went down for like the 25 years since he did it. And as they come, they filmed it. There's like over 40,000, I think they said, Super Duties, Ford Super Duties that are just sitting waiting on sensor chips and stuff. What's up, milkmaid? How are you, ma'am? Mr. Bill, got them chickens going on. Hey, Bill, I don't. Hold on, let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, now we'll try this again. Hey, Bill, if I send you an invite, do you mind coming up and we could get an update on the chicks and the hatching? If not, that's cool. I totally understand. And for those that don't know, Bill Best Life is hatching some chicks, and yesterday he had on his stream some of the hatching going on. I think 3 or 4 hatched, and it's the cycle of life, and it's kind of nice to watch. Oh, okay, Bill, get you some coffee, brother. Gotta have Java. Gotta have the Java. I would say anybody wanted to come up and you want to talk, just be sure and send me an email or a message or something so I know. Because I will say I send them out, but then I never know if I'm bugging people, and plus I'm bad about just sending a link. So it's not like I don't know. So I just figure I'll just start telling people, hey, look, you want to come up? Why don't you send me an email or a message? Other than that, I'll wait for the sun to come up and I'll go out there on the chicken. Yeah, give me that. Oh, yeah, Bill, take your time. Shit, I got you, brother. Kind of got to stir. It's easy for me to talk a line of smack. Hell, I had to kind of get like in the mindset to start it all. If you're listening, it's just kind of like it started to play. Which I don't know. You never know what bug out's got going on. Hey, did y'all see his little saw deal? If you haven't seen his little video, he bought this Milwaukee cordless saw. Seemed to work pretty good. Which I say, to me, most of that is setting your lithium battery parameters. As long as you start that out the gate right, they seem to last. I purchased a set of rear OEM shocks for an 89G. Holy shit, man, oh man. You got to be shitting me. OEM shocks for the rear. That's just unbelievable. Which, oh damn. And I don't know, I keep skipping beats a lot lately. Hey, morning, Miss Karen. Okay. Hey, what's up, Moonchild? How are you, ma'am? I know you got the little one, so I just sent it anyway. That's just if you wanted to. Okay, that just seems louder than normal. There, that seems better. Bill. Well, Jeep does stand for just empty every pocket. There you go. Yeah, but man, $260 for just rear shocks. Not like all the shocks, just rear. Bam. Oh, T-Girl said, had a shot in each knee and one in my shoulder. And as I was driving home, I felt like I had just had 2 beers. Got home, threw up. I've had shots before on my knees. I don't know what happened. Oh, wow. Well, was it the same shot in your knees and in the shoulder? Because then I wonder if there was like a mix, or I don't know. I'm glad you got home okay. that would not have gone over well if that had been like in the middle of traffic. Right, Karen? Said, Mom Red, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Yeah, she had been in the path of the storm. Kind of took a good little hit from things, and I'm glad she's here. Her song says I need some 50 weight this morning. On an IV, right? I feel like I do bug people though sometimes because I kind of sit and I don't know. It's hard to explain because see, it's like Nikki says, an anomaly. But I just kind of sit here and think about, hey, well, I wonder. That's why the emails and text a reminder. And then it's kind of like initiating a conversation. Was a rough ride, but thankfully we were able to get through it. My mind gets better every day. That's awesome, Mama Red. Man, I wish I could do something to come help. I'd throw bags in the back of the truck in a heartbeat. I'm glad everything has come out okay though, even though it's rough. As long as you're still whole and you got your mind and your body, you're still here. You can make it. Hey, I wonder, let's see. Well, I could show, I think. Uh-oh, I heard something. Hey, there's Mayhem. What's up, buddy?
It's so dark.
It's so dark.
And spooky.
Hey, what's up, Steve? Aloha. Aloha, brother.
Steve, aloha. I'm going to turn off my camera for now.
Alrighty.
I don't want to scare anybody.
Do that advertising.
Yeah.
Mayhem Studios. In your
Mayhem Studios.
Let's see how risky, how many chickens. Well, okay, so here's the thing, Song. Not quite sure just yet. 4 were hatched. One's might be looking like it's going to be rooster action, so that'll put me with 3. But then Nikki's going to, after she was doing some quail, then she said she would hatch me some more. So I'm hoping when I'm kind of running it, I'm going to be anywhere from, I'd like to have maybe 6 to 8 laying hens, or 4 to 6, you know, small, just a few right now. Next year, I hope to upgrade and kind of get to where maybe I can have a dozen. So I kind of got a rotating stock of laying hens, hatching, doing chicks, and bartering those around, and some eggs bartering for other stuff. But then I also have a good old chicken sandwich every now and then because it'll be available. Morning, Aloha Prepper. How are you, ma'am?
Morning, aloha. Morning, chat. I can't see who says hi to me, but I know some people are in there saying hi.
Oh, yep. You got Miss Karen. You got Song of the South, Moonchild, Best Life, T-Girl.
All amazing people.
This is where all the cool kids come and hang out.
Yep.
It's on the SandLot.
But you also got to be careful, too. You got some communists, too. No?
Well, you know.
You can't keep them all out.
No, but you know, if you show enough common sense to them, eventually they'll kind of maybe go, well, you know, Reese's peanut butter cups aren't so bad.
Right?
Just saying.
Like, you
Sometimes.
know, bacon's pretty good.
Hey man, did y'all see John John's deal? Dude, homeboy did bacon wrapped donut holes. Come on. Man.
What?
Yep. He went down to the donut shop. He got some donut holes. So then he came back and he, like 3/4 way, cooked the bacon so that it was still flexible. And then he wrapped them around the donut holes, put a toothpick, and then put them back in the grill to finish doing. And oh man. And then he put the little glaze, maple syrup type glaze on the end of them and glazed them. I know. I was like, okay, I don't know. I'm just watching it. And I'm already like, I was salivating. And it was like, oh, that's some good stuff.
Like, shut up and take my money.
Damn that sugar shit. Just come up out of bit me in the ass. Now, boy, I could eat them bad boys. I'd probably be sitting here doing the nod from the sugar bounce.
Yep.
Hey, morning, Monty. I hadn't seen you in a while, brother. Hopefully everything.
Monty!
Hopefully you had a good little, what'd you call that, a musical break? Oh, yeah, let me. There's old Steve. There he is. I know it's late for you, Steve, but just in case you wanted to.
Is it late or early?
Early me, late him. I felt so bad the other day. On Monday, he came up on sat on me for a little bit, and but then he only ends up getting like 3 hours of sleep before he goes to work.
Oh, no. We do not want to be the cause of Steve getting fired.
I'll pack my wool socks and long johns. Working on tax filing deadlines.
Speaking of long johns, I bet you Hawaii right now is just absolutely gorgeous weather.
Well, I'm glad you're able to hang out with us, Aloha. She says she's up late working on tax filing deadlines, so just listening. Thanks for keeping me company during my busy season. Will not be able to chat much. We'll be here in spirit.
Oh, tax filings.
Let's see.
I hate taxes.
Oh, Bill says, so Best Life says, got to be honest here. As much as y'all say I need to like Reese's Peanut Butter Cup makes me not want to like them. I don't like being normal. There is no such thing as normal. That was a made-up term so that somebody somewhere along the way could justify however they were, and then they determined that they were the normal standard, and everybody started to get measured by that. Because that whole word normal is like, exactly what does that imply to a person other than you have a brain and some lungs and a heart?
Your son, Mrs. Gum, is not normal. Well, ain't nobody normal.
See, look, Milkbait tried to swoop in going, Billy, I knew you were cool, but see, it's like, then Bill goes, Milkbait didn't say I don't like them.
Gotcha, Milky.
Man, I didn't know how to act yesterday, too. I went ahead and bought me another $10 coffee pot. And because I was like, okay, let me weigh the odds here. So I've already vinegared this one a couple of times. So between the wasting of the vinegar and all this versus $12 for this kind, you know what? Yeah, I still got an extra coffee pot, too. So it's, I thought it freaked me out. I sat here for like almost an hour waiting on coffee. And then finally I was like, oh, wait. And we're like, oh, no, with the new one, hell, this shit's done in like 5 minutes. But I'm so used to the old one taking like 30 minutes or some shit to make a pot of coffee. I just sat here and kept tuning it out, reading and going, man, I'll be glad when the coffee's done. And then it was like, wait a minute. This shit's been done. And now it's like done in the blink of an eye.
That's funny. It's hard to kill old habits.
Look at there, moon. Reese's Pieces and peanut butter M&Ms are good. See?
Oh, yes. Yes, my go-to.
Monty said, y'all got to step back and realize that Milkmaid is a dictator over hating on the peanut butter cups.
Yes. Very true, Monty.
Hey, William. Morning, sir. He said you have that good water like I do. Well water, that's it. Oh no, it's 4:20. That's it.
Yes.
Somewhere. By the way, where are you at, Mayhem? Where are you at? Where are you headed?
I am at almost to Salina, Kansas, and I'm heading to a little place called Hastings, Nebraska.
Oh, why have I heard of Hastings, Nebraska? I don't know why that just is like standing out in my mind, like that's supposed to mean something.
I don't know.
As soon as you just say that, and it's like I don't know, for some reason in my head there's just I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Rescue your coffee bot has to wait on Chinese time zone to start. Wait for Winnie the Pooh to let him know what time it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somehow I get a kick out of calling him Winnie the Pooh just because I know it apparently drives him nuts. And it's like, in case somebody is listening and somebody does it, feel free to repeat that shit to him, you little Winnie the Pooh bastard.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Going to be listening, not on chat for a few. Going to vacuum, sweep, and mop. Make coffee. Hopefully I will feel better. Okay. Well, hold on now just a moment, T-Girl. Because, this new math here throws me off too. So let me see. So you had shots in your knees and in your shoulders yesterday. So now you're going to get up and you're going to walk around and vacuum, pushing with your arm and shoulder, walking on your legs with your knees. And then you're going to mop and sweep using your arms and shoulder and your legs and knees. And then you're going to feel better. Okay, see, this is kind of like I'm going to go stick my finger in the fire and it's going to make it feel cooler. I'm not sure that that's how that works. But and I'm just picking on your girl. Just don't do too much. Don't put yourself too far. Hey, morning, Samantha. Morning, Hans. That's so odd. Oh, really? Oh, and Bill said, yeah, for some reason I know Hastings too. See, and Milkmaid's like, that's three people, the same sensation. Something must have happened there that just jogging memories. I know, see, I'm like, Hastings, Nebraska, wait a minute, what?
Maybe it was mentioned in a movie or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but so you got Milkmaid, and then you got Bill, Best Life, and then me, and it's like apparently as soon as you said that, we all kind of was like, well, that sounds, man, that town, there sounds like there's something should be right there, but
I don't know.
Hollow for the invite rescue, and as bad as I want to jump up on the panel, I have a busy 3 days ahead of me. I won't be going live until Saturday. Got to catch up with work. I love every one of you. I got you, brother. I sent it just because I wanted to put that out there, but I also feel bad about the other day when you only got you like 3 hours of sleep because you were up here chatting, and he would go, well, I'm going to go. And then about 20, 30 minutes later, it's like, well, I got to go. 30 minutes later, I got to go. Next thing you know, it's like, well, I got to get up in 3 hours. And it was like, oh, shit. Okay, so what do we got? T-Girl, did you have a bad reaction to those shots to make you sick and nauseous? See, that's what I was thinking, Song. You know, if that by having 3, because she said she had the knees before, but maybe that third one was a little much and it reacted or something.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a Kubota factory right there. Look at that.
Aloha said, rescue. My PT physical therapist said, motion is lotion, but do not overdo it, T-Girl.
A body in motion stays in motion.
Yeah, I just thought that was like an overabundance. See, she didn't say, hey, you know, I'm going to be away from chat because I'm going to go vacuum. Oh, no, she has to rattle off all 3 actions. Like, I'm going to go vacuum, I'm going to sweep, and then I'm going to mop. And then it's like, that just seems like an awful lot for just getting shots in your knees yesterday. But
yeah, it is a lot. Vacuuming itself is, I don't like it. That's why everybody likes the Roomba.
Roomba. More digital shit running around your house doing work.
Yeah. Mapping out your house for the government.
I know, and then one day there's going to be like there'll be a raid on that place, and then it's going to be like, oh man, see how they know exactly where everything was. It's like, I don't know. You probably got like 3 Roombas running around your 15-room mansion house there.
Right. Right, exactly.
They know all about your shit. Between your Nest thermostats and your Ring doorbells and the Roombas, and then your baby monitor cameras that hook up to the server that's hosted somewhere else. But I can see it on my phone, and it's like, yep, that means the rest of the world can too. So there you go.
Yeah, right? Yep.
Oh, Monty said something about, there was a song, Rescue. I came across this cool-ass song called Stubborn Pride. Oh, yeah. It is a cool-ass song. I like Jamie Johnson. Let's see, Bill said, is Hastings have the beef plants? I think it may be where my dad picked up beef when he was driving reefers.
Could be. Could be. I know Dodge City, Kansas is big beef country. Oh no.
My wife was letting me know she made it. Okay, so William said, I've been through Hastings, got a pheasant in the grill of my truck. Oh, wow,
Oh.
Aloha. Check this out. So Aloha Prepper, our lady down in Hawaii, she says, my mom grew up in Nebraska, and she left right after high school. That was too boring for her. So, wow, what a trip. So, see, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I know.
That damn MK Ultra shit. And they got us all going with Hastings, Nebraska.
I know Larry the Cable guy is from Nebraska, but I think he's from Omaha.
Omaha.
Mm-hmm. And you know, and you
What is that
know
phrase?
that his accent is fake, right?
Oh, his country twang thing?
Yeah, his country twang.
Dude,
yeah,
you can always
from
spot the
Nebraska
fake ones.
don't. Yeah. Eater did.
Oh, I love it when people try to mimic down here in Texas or something. You can so spot it when it's fake, and it's like, that's okay. Just keep telling the rest of the world that's what it is. Because they get, bad. They try.
Yeah.
They try.
Every time I think of Texas accents, I always go to that Secondhand Lion movie.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a great movie. I love it.
Hey, morning, Matt. Let's see, who else? We got somebody else that came in, I think. Well, anyway, just good morning, good day, good evening, wherever that's working for you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Wherever you're at.
Steve is much love and aloha, everyone. Make sure to hit that like button. Have a beautiful day. Right on, aloha, brother. By the way, Steve, that font is like a mofo for me to read through StreamYard, but just saying.
He's using some type of weird font.
Yeah, it's the outline type font. So then, of course, it's got the hollow inside and the letters. So then it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. Have I got double vision or am I having a foreigner moment?
What did I put in my coffee?
Yeah. What's up, Wizard?
Oh, what's up, Wizard?
Hey, Box. What's up, buddy? Yeah, well, Steve has to come in here and shake it up with that font. And I was like, I looked at it and it was like, oh, shit. So luckily there was enough of the other chats I could tell that I wasn't having some double vision thing going. But it was like, okay, focus on it.
Thank you for stopping by, Steve. You have a good morning, night, whatever, evening. I don't know. Messing up everybody up, going, oh my gosh, I'm drunk.
Wizard said, hey, rescue and mayhem. Box says, hey, Wizard. Milk Maid. Everybody. So he said hi, mayhem. Oh, great. Now Steve wants to change font, and there you go. Oh, I see. You know, I'm just going to wait for that text to scroll up to the top of the window. I might lean in to finish it, but I got the end of it with a here, there you go, brother. And that's all I needed to see.
Yep.
There's something about love. I can see that. Yeah, I won't bother. I'm going to wait for it to come up the list. All right, let me now I can lean in a little bit more. So what is that? Damn it, Steve. Much love and aloha, everyone. Make sure to hit that like button. Have a beautiful day. I see. Mm-hmm. That's okay. I got my Steve shield right here. Bam! There they go. Oh, yeah, I can see that chat shit now, can I? Mm-hmm. Aloha, brother. I love you, buddy. Hey, Miss Joyful.
Hey, Joyful. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee.
Joyful Diamonds. T-Girl said, last night I changed filters on air conditioner. Got to keep moving. Keep those joints loose. Well, I got you. But with the way you listed it all off at one time, it was like vacuuming, sweeping, and mopping. And it was like, yeah, you could pick kind of one for right now and then ease into it. But then again, there's something to be said about bungee jumping.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. So, aloha.
I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was going to say, I think T-Girl just had to say that about the lube with all the perverted minds in here. Oh, wait, no, that's just me. Sorry. Never mind.
That's just in the cab. So let's see. Aloha Purpose said, more trivia here. My mom probably left Nebraska because she was the daughter of the church pastor and a farming family. So maybe I have some homesteading in my blood. Let's only hope. Hey, I got to tell you, man, you're one organizing person, buddy. You you can see that. You have a way of looking at it. So you definitely, there's something in the DNA.
You know, I think everybody has the potential to be a prepper and a homesteader. It's just unlocking that potential.
Well, it's a frame of mind too. And I mean, that's, well, I say that. I make that sound like a factual statement. I don't mean it that way, but to me, it seems like it's, because that's where at first I didn't quite understand. And at first I thought it was one thing. And then now it's kind of like, it's kind of like I guess a cultural upbringing. And if you're kind of brought up to where there are stores that are only like 6 blocks down the road or a mile down the road, or, in that type of environment, that I could see where you could see things in a different perspective, like, holy shit, wait a minute. Because if you're used to going 3 blocks and there's some groceries, and now all of a sudden there's no groceries in 3 blocks, that could cause, some unnerving. But and then you kind of grow up out here to where it's like, I don't know, you might just end up going without for a little bit, no power, or, most of the time you always have water, but the convenience, ease of use might get a little, but it's not, I guess it's hard to explain because I never recognized it really. There was a difference, but it's kind of like the whole camping. Matter of fact, it's almost like prepping 101 now is almost like Boy Scouts 40 years ago. It's called, here, go learn about some plants, learn about some wildlife, learn about what's beneficial, learn about what's not, learn how to set up a tent, learn how to make a fire, learn how to fish, learn how to cook this. So that was the narrative back then. And so I guess we stopped doing it for a little bit. So now all of a sudden it gets labeled as prepping. And it's like, no, you could just learn to live life.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's just kind of weird because sometimes I try to listen in on some channels, just not so much like listening, but just getting an understanding of kind of where they come from. What's the viewpoint? What's the perspective? And I don't know. I guess it's and I just don't want to say it in a way that sounds disrespectful because I'm not trying to do that, but it's like a city thing. It's like this conglomerate of people area stuff. It's, oh no, what am I going to do? The restaurant that we always go to is closed, and I don't know how to think like that. So it sounds unfamiliar to me.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I going to do when Kroger's doesn't have a steak? Well, I don't know. I mean, I like a good steak, but I'm not fixing to go hungry neither. I can go out here and catch me a catfish in a heartbeat. So.
Oh yeah.
And so it's that, but it's the thinking of it. So it's kind of, it's a different take on things.
Yeah. And I know city folk look at country folk different. They're like, oh, how could you eat a squirrel? How could you eat this? How could you eat that? That's disgusting. It's like, well, you ever tried it? It's good.
I say I do it with the upper and lower gums, and I mash them together, and then I swallow. That's kind of how, don't even know how you eat your food? It's like, what? Because it's just groceries.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama Red said, had a big ass snake scare the shit out of me. Shot that bad boy and made my hubby laugh at me. Well, she just failed to mention the reason why he was probably laughing was because it was probably a garter snake, and she probably grabbed the AR, and it was probably about 7 rounds into that poor garter snake, and it was in pieces is what was left. So more dirt craters. I'm just picking on it. Aloha says, I agree, Mayhem. Everyone has the potential to be their personal best, even in preparation. No one way to do things except for putting trash bags in the can. Mayhem schooled me on that one.
Yeah, I can't believe like a lot of people don't know that's how you actually are supposed to put the trash cans in. Trash bags in the trash can.
Somebody threw a bad apple in the scouting mix, so the pattern got tarnished. I don't know what Hans. I missed something earlier.
Oh.
I think there must have been something earlier. Let's see. Matt said there is a Mexican restaurant that we go to a lot, and they're going to be closed for a month for remodeling. I'm not sure what I will do. Right. It's like, go ahead and eat. And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody by any means, because I just, but it just, it's, if anything, it would be just a recommendation for anybody else to maybe sometimes you just have to slow your thinking and then kind of zoom out and understand a different set of prescription lenses for somebody else and the way their day-to-day life, This is what I have a problem nowadays. It's everything is so categorized, like there's general terms applied to so much shit. They do it with the medicine and everything. It's just open the book and they go, oh, you fit this, this, and this, so this is it. And it's like, nope. Everybody's life, day-to-day life is different. Everybody has different day-to-day stress levels, which means they have different viewpoints because the stress will affect people in different ways because they see things. Some will see things stressful and others won't. And so that's a variation. And yet we categorize in a generalized way. Mm-hmm. This, and this. And it's like, it's. Biox says, well, I got to go do the things and stuff. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe, stay aware, and be prepared. Right on, Box.
Right.
Keep your head on a swivel,
right on.
Sir. Make it a great day.
Right on.
Well, we got Steve back. Steve he said I had to jump back up and say thank you. It seems like nobody knows how you put a trash bag in correctly.
Nope.
Oh, okay. When I was talking about the old school surrounding, scouting and stuff, I know. Just now I get what you're saying, Hans. That's what Hans was talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whenever I was talking about the scouting thing, he said somebody threw a bad apple in the scouting mix, so the pattern got all tarnished. And it's like, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody wants to know how to put it in a trash bag the right way, watch my taking out the trash video. And then when you pull out the trash bag, when it's done, the seams are on the inside of the trash bag and not on the outside.
Look, Huckleberry says, I'd die if I couldn't have tacos for a month. But see, you can, Huckleberry. You just got to take that little frying pan and you got to grill up some meat, get you a tortilla, and bam.
Exactly. I understand people can't survive without their Taco Tuesday, but there's other alternatives.
Huckleberry was chasing the taco lady down, I think, last week. Hell, he got up here. He was in chat, and he's like, oh, I got me some tacos from a lady on the side of the damn road. And he was talking to Chet. He loved him so damn much, he went back for more. But then all of a sudden, we didn't see Huckleberry for a couple of days. So it's kind of making you wonder.
Oh. Did she kidnap him for a little bit?
What kind of deal did he have to pay up for all them damn tacos he got last week? In the old days at the restaurant, when you couldn't pay your bill, they made you wash dishes. But this is 2022, so I don't know what they have you do nowadays. Is that a quick little meme or upload on an OnlyFans page or what? I don't know. Hey, what's up, D-Dog?
D-Dog, what's up?
I had to catch myself because I started to say morning, sir, but I didn't want to do that because, then he gets all riled up over the sir thing. You can't rile them old folks up. Yeah. You got to watch them. You don't want the liquor to pop.
Don't call me sir. Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Didn't we have a stream about that not too long ago?
Hey, Miss V. There's a sweetheart.
Who came in? I
V.
couldn't hear.
Unspecified V.
Oh, okay. Hey, V. I can't see the chat, so Rescue has to do the commentary for me.
Oh, I actually thought when you just said what you said, I thought you were actually talking to Karen because she says, I'm waiting for part 2 of your no regrets video, ma'am.
Oh, okay. God.
Because when you said that, you go, I thought we covered that on another stream. I was like, well, oh, is that so? He saw that. Okay.
Oh. No, I was referring to the sir and ma'am thing. My bad.
Milkmaid's like, great, now I want tacos again, damn it. It's, hey, you know what? It's one of those things. Anytime is taco time. It's not just a Tuesday. And there you go. V says, oh, it's still Taco Tuesday in some time zone somewhere.
Should write a song called It's Taco Tuesday Somewhere.
Samantha P says, I'm more of a burrito or quesadilla fan than a taco.
Oh, you love a quesadilla?
D-Dog said, Huckleberry Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat. Alrighty, Steve, get you some rest.
Yep. He'll be back in a few minutes.
We bring up how much them Hawaiian pizza has the pineapple on it. And
yeah.
how Hawaiian the pineapple plan is.
See.
Steve will be all fired up. Won't be able to sleep now. He's steadily grappling one. Pineapple's not really from Hawaii. It is now.
Right.
Right, V. She said, you got the insomnia bad. I recognize her, brother. Hey, more than Gardner Josh.
Gardner Josh, what's up, bro?
Oh, what about Rescue? Do you think Steve is in bed for good now? Nope, I sure don't, Black Watch.
No, I don't have any faith in Steve falling asleep.
Nope, we will probably find out tomorrow or the next day that he actually fell asleep up there in the stool in front of the computer. Samantha said the cheese, Milkmaid. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I've literally dreamt about eating tacos and burrito. We've had that happen up here before. Man, when I used to start at 2, I don't know how many times people would say, dang, I woke up hungry. Because they would be listening. And I don't know how many late night dishes got made. You can sit up here and get to talk about food.
Yeah. Staying up late, smoking pot, watching QVC equals trouble.
That's how they invented Uber and DoorDash. It's like, oh man, what are we going to do? Man, we need to invent a company. That's kind of how the Facebook thing came about. Just do this. Yeah. Next thing you know, it's off.
I heard a comedian talk about that. He said, when you're a piehead and it's late at night, you make some interesting dishes. Well, I got macaroni and cheese, Spam, and I got this. Let's see how this goes.
Oh yeah, you get inventive.
And when I heard that, I was like, I thought truck drivers were inventive about making their dishes.
Shoot, no, man. Any prison unit has a hell of a spread menu.
Yep.
You want to see some weird ways of making shit. Put somebody in an 8x10 and then go, okay, this is the only list of shit that you can have access to. Figure it out. It's like, oh, well, in the normal world, they use flour and water and this, but we don't have that. But what we can do is we can munch all these ramen noodles up, and we can add a little bit of a liquid, and then we can roll it out, and we can actually make pastries. There's all kinds of cool shit.
I spent 5 days. I spent 5 days in jail, and I had one of the ramen noodle pastries. I was like, that is pretty cool.
Bill said, up early, poking schmott and drinking coffee is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Poking schmott. It's kind of like the drain damage. And man, don't bring Cheetos into the mix, because you can throw some Cheetos into all kinds of shit and it enhances the flavor. And then when you're stoned, everything tastes better.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think a pothead came up with the, what is that, the Cheetos mac and cheese now that they got?
Probably. That's probably where a lot of this just off-the-wall concoctions come from.
Yep. Now, I want to meet the pothead that came up with Reese's and chips.
Somebody wanted some sweet and salty.
Yeah. How dare you defile the Reese's that way?
Let's see what Bill said. Never bought anything off the TV, but I do want to make a boat out of a screen door someday.
Oh, yeah. The, what is it? Flex Seal?
Yeah. Man, all I can say is the spray on shit, maybe on some certain little uses, but I know that whole gutter thing is total bullshit. And I say that only because, well, actually did that, hoping it would work. And then it was like, well, that didn't work worth the shit. It's like, oh. The spray on. Let's see. I once visited the normal world. I wasn't impressed. Right, Black Watch. Moonchild said, LOL, I had some weird but good food in jail. At least commissary was better than what they served. My last meal was bologna salad.
Ooh.
Hey, nothing wrong with the little bologna. You fry that bad boy up. Milkmaid said, Billy, I bet that will work just as well as the pricey ones. A boat is a hole in the water into which one throws money. Oh, and Samantha says, I will certainly miss avocados. Just me smoking like my dad would say. Wait. Oh, Reese's taco shells. Ooh.
Okay. Some of y'all need to put down the pot.
Little Reese's taco shells. You might be on to something there. Huh? Might be on to something.
Depends on the taco shell. If you do the nacho taco, I don't know about that.
Yeah. And see, look, I told you, Steve wasn't fixing to lay down. He says, I'm not really a pot smoker, but one time I ate so much I got sick. It was still one of the best highs I ever had. Fried bologna is the best, by the way. Wait, I'm sleeping. Shh.
Yeah.
Nighty night. This is just in your dreams, Steve.
And I told you he was going to be back. We're going to say something, and he's going to be like, oh, yeah, that reminds me.
There you go, Bill. That's what BOAT stands for. Bust out another 1,000.
Yep.
Oh, Samantha P says, the only way I can do bologna is fried. My mom used to make me eat it. I don't think I've had bologna in more than 20 years. Shoot, man, that was work sandwich right there, buddy. You could take some bologna, cheese, some mustard, and I would sit there and make about 4 or 5 little sandwiches, and that's what I would leave the house sometimes with during the summer, because that was for muscle cramps. And then give me something to eat all day. I would sit there and snack on one of them sandwiches. But then I realized bread sucks, man. Too much bread sucks. Up here in cold Canada, we eat burritos. Do y'all even know really what a burrito is?
Probably not.
I mean,
Up in Canada, I don't think they're real burritos.
hell, Canada, does Canada even know who they are? You got some parts of Canada that are like, no, we're hardcore French, and this is this. And then you have another part of Canada that's like, we're part of the UK, and we're this. And then you have another part that's like, hey, man, we're like all cool and Western hippies over here. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Canada seemed kind of like confused. I'm just picking on Black Watch. Wizard said, cash. Was that the grass, cash, or ass? Nobody rides for free? No. Wizard said, cash, gas, or ass on my buddy's boat back in the day, depending on how you rolled. Oh, that was the bike stuff, buddy. Grass, ass, or cash. Nobody rides for free.
Right?
Let's see, Reese's hot fudge ice cream dessert taco. Damn, Hans. Baloney everything from the rooter to the tutor.
From the rooter to the tutor. For sure.
Samantha said, I recently tried the Pepperidge Farm Hardy White. Very good. I highly suggest that you get in a double. It can be reasonably priced.
Do you remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
They've got the database.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what we got. I hear Samuel L. Jackson saying, go the fuck to sleep, Steve. Funniest book ever.
I'm tired of motherfucking Steve being up in this motherfucking chat. Go to sleep, motherfucker.
Bologna is delicious compared to the growing meat they serve in the regional jail right here. Oh. Growing meat sounds dirty, man. Yeah, that just, yeah. Oh, wow. Swell right there. So they get us one day with that. I noticed Black Watch ain't come. He ain't fired back with nothing. I don't know if he just fell out from old age or if I stunned him.
You got him. Got him. That's what you did.
You know, well, when they get to kind of being Black Watch age, you never know. It's like, damn, did he have a coronary on me or did I just stun him? I'm not quite sure.
I don't know.
Did we hit that moment?
I mean, could have just fell asleep, you know, like
That's well.
conked out real quick.
We need to get the glass and put it under the nostrils. Let's make sure. You know how them old folks are. Wizard, who's talking about raising meat? Oh, it's just milkmaid. No, it was Moon talking about growing meat.
What?
Yeah, Moon was talking about growing meat, and apparently in a jail they were given this meat, and they could throw it in the toilet, and overnight the patty would swell up, so the meat would actually swell. So she called it growing meat.
Ew. Okay, yeah, that's kind of sick.
Well, that's why I think it was Milky said she like, back of the throat action was like,
Oh.
it's like, well, if that's
Yeah.
what churns your stomach, girl, don't walk out the front door because it gets a whole lot worse.
Moon, there are some things that shall not be shared.
Yeah, tell that to San Francisco.
Right. Some things are best left unsaid.
Oh, there's Black Watch. Hey, look, he finally comes up. Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Oh, we
I'm
woke him
calling
up.
in. Help, I've been texted and I can't answer. And it went off. So I brought him back. He says, rescue, just another senior's moment. See, I told you.
Yeah, it's one of those. Fell asleep, didn't have anything to come back with. Yep.
How have they still not invented a pager for the remote? They did. You didn't know that, Samantha? You can actually, I know LG did, but I can actually set this up and it'll actually go off and blink, light the light pad up and make this little beeping sound. If I do it on the TV, I go up to the menu of where's my remote? Of course, what they didn't tell you with that cool little feature is that, see, when you lost it in the couch and it was wedged against with all the buttons against the cushion, that your battery pretty much, if you don't do that in that same day, that you're probably not going to have a live battery afterwards because it just drains the shit out of it.
Oh. It's crazy.
There you go, V. We got some jam going in her head. She said, I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Bill said, sounds like breakfast was more filling than dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, Wizard, I won't read that one.
Oh, God. What did Wizard say?
It had to do with Milky. It had to do with the throat.
Oh, I can only imagine.
There you go. I can leave it to your imagination, and it's going to fill it in about the same as if I read it out loud. So, hey, there's no difference.
Yeah. Basically, the Wizard's saying, gotta watch what you say.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. Now, is Milky laughing or is she raging in the background? See,
she's laugh raging.
My dog tags read class of 2010, so now I'm confused. Well, that's because you should have gave them back to that person, Black Watch, and got the ones that was like 1710. So you picked the wrong ones, or intentionally, I mean, sometimes, the older folks be trying to relive their youth, and so I don't know. I'm just saying. Milkmaid said, terrible, terrible people. Hey, Matt, that's the ones. Matt said, Milkmaid is a good girl. I don't believe you. Well. It's always those little quiet, cute ones, see, and you go, oh, she's so sweet. And it's like, yep. And there you go. Chucky had a girlfriend.
Yeah, Milkmaid's awesome.
Oh, Money said, oh, Milky is laughing for sure. Well, in between Reese's peanut butter cup bites, but. Okay, Gardner Josh said, back of the throat, damn, I'm out. Hello.
Yeah, because I know Gardner Josh too well. He
said,
well,
that's like a midget reaching the top of the fridge, damn it.
Yeah, I can't really say it because then then Wizard will respond with something even dirtier. Because I was gonna say, Gardner Josh, he'll go all in, but I know Wizard, he'll be like, oh yeah, you will, or some crap like that. Wizard, dirty boy, dirty boy.
Yes, Matt, although I am laughing. Hey, what's up, Scat Pack? How are you, man? Let's see, Wizard, if you see my online obituary, we will know if Milky was being serious. Milk should have dropped the mic and waked away. Karen, I bring it on myself. Well, this is true. Don't let her calm demeanor fool you. That's how they get you. That's how they lure you in. It's kind of like the Black Widow. Hey, baby, come here. Yeah. Isn't this all fun? This is wonderful, isn't it? Aren't you having a good time? Cool. Thank you. And it's like, wait a minute. Oh, shit. And yep. Han said that Milkmaid is laughing diabolically while spinning the right. Bill said, I don't think he is real or wizard. I bet you could cast a spell on him. Well, it's October.
Yeah, anybody could be a wizard. Or a witch.
Hell, you can decide how you identify today. Do you identify as a wizard?
Right? And we do keep forgetting it is 2022, so you can identify as whatever you want to nowadays.
Hell yeah, you can be a coffee cup if you want to be.
Oh.
By the way, it dawned on me. It was like, where the hell did this binary bullshit come from? And I think it's because the generations just started getting so jacked up because of the computer world and the way programming was coming about, because it clicked to me. I'm going, wait a minute. So when they're doing this non-binary, well, that's because binary, that was the code, ones and zeros. That was the beginning of the programming thing. So it was like so simple. It was a 1 or a 0. It was on or off. So you wrote binary code. Oh, this is what it is. So some kids along the way in these past few generations will be introduced to computers. All of a sudden, now that term binary becomes to the male-female, the 1-0
right
type mentality. So now it's like, believe it or not, dude, I did not click of how they even come to terms with this whole binary bullshit until the other day. And it kind of like, wait a minute, is this because some of these Silicon Valley little pricks have gotten involved with their little, I'm confused and I don't really, because I really have no social skills whatsoever, because I've been staring at a monitor for a decade, so I have no social skills. So I know I'll make the world adapt to me instead of me joining the human race.
Right.
But I didn't. Morning.
You know what? Now that you mentioned that makes a lot of sense. But now what I want to know is, where the hell did they come up with pronouns? Because growing up, I never learned about a pronoun.
Where's a negative noun?
A noun. Yeah. Yeah, where's the negative noun? All I knew that we were taught back in the day was nouns. Naming a person, place, or thing. Where the fuck did pronouns come from?
Right. Hey, morning, Bacon.
My prepared pronouns are him, he, and he. Like, what?
Bacon says, still saving people given how today's world defines them. Just did that today. And then Kiss Off comes in with somebody called a witch. Whatever, woman. Oh, yeah. And I did see your video, and that was awesome. She's an awesome lady. T-Girl said, rescue, that's what I'm trying to do. Renew my age, vacuuming, sweeping, laundry, etc., blowing out the cobwebs. Well, yeah, but Don't
I don't
go
know if
blowing out the cobwebs till you end up blowing out a disc or a joint. So just stick with the cobwebs.
I don't know
Oh, and Bill
if
said,
Rescue.
just
Have
so
you
y'all
ever?
know. What? Yo.
Sorry.
No.
Might be a little delay here. Have you ever seen Babylon Bee on YouTube?
Oh, well. Oh, yeah.
They have
thing?
this one. Yeah, they have this one video. Well, it's a series of videos. Hilarious. It's about Californians moving to Texas.
Oh,
You know, and they're not used to the socialness of Texas. And
I'll have to watch that. I'll have to go look
the
at it.
Californians, yeah, they introduce themselves as like, I can't remember their names in it, but it was like, you know, Steve and Kimberly or something like that, and they say their pronouns. And the one Texan is like, yeah, this is Steve him. You know, that's like thinking it's his last name. It was hilarious.
Damn. I'll have to go look that one up.
It is great. It is great.
So Bill said, just so y'all know, my pronoun is His Majesty.
His Majesty.
Hey, man, you know, everybody is capable of being a legend in their own mind.
Oh, yeah.
Morning, chat, fam. Please, somebody make me sick so I don't have to clock in. Hey, Amy. You're going to make it a good day. I know you will, man. You got it in you. And yes, kiss off the sea. Okay, I see the movie. Man, I just scrolled. Chat went zoom. Call telling them I have an eye problem. I just can't see coming into work today. Right, Bill? That damn video was so cool. Kiss off. She's a mess. That woman is a mess. Hey, what's up, Anti? There we go. I was like, man, I seen something, but it went by so fast.
It's Anti. Everybody run. What's up, Anti?
Oh, there. Bill said, oh, man, Babylon Bee kills it on the community post lately on YouTube.
Oh, they do, man. They are hilarious. But yeah, that's their best one. The Californians moving to Texas. Like they first start off, a Texan is walking to their house, and they're like, "Honey, somebody's coming to the house." Hi, neighbors. I just wanted to introduce you to the neighborhood. I'm your neighbor. Like, oh, wow, we're not used to people coming to our house that aren't going to take stuff from us.
Right. You mean you're not going to rob us?
Mm-hmm. It was like, and then they're like wearing their mask, and the Texan is like, "Why are y'all wearing your mask inside the house, your own house, alone?"
Oh my God, dude! I know that's that's still happening, and it's from over in there. And I was like, because AMD, the chips, Intel, AMD. So some of the forums and stuff that I'm in with the computer from the old days, is one of them's AMD, and man, there were AMD people, and they're sitting in their damn little offices with masks on, and I was like, oh my God, this can't be happening for real, but it was.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was bad when I used to see people driving down the road, wearing a mask, wearing a face shield, wearing gloves, in their car, all alone.
I mean, I tell you. Well, everybody needs to talk amongst themselves for 2 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Oh, good God. Well, everybody talk among yourselves in the chat. I can't read the chat. I'll let y'all see me, though. Hello. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, don't forget, guys, tonight, me and Zach got a show, live stream, the Chaos and Mayhem Show, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Be there, be square. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be hilarious. I hope to see everybody there. Ow. This road is bumpy. It's almost 6:20 here, or no, it's 6:20 already, 6:21, and the sun still hasn't popped up yet.
Oh, thank you, sir. You never know, boy. It's just my stomach will fire off, and it's like, okay, well, need a bit.
Yep, I reminded everybody about the show tonight with me and Zach. The Chaos and Mayhem Show.
There you go.
Gonna be funny.
Oh, and
because
hey,
I
what we got?
couldn't see
Grumpy
chat.
came in. Hey, Grumpy.
Hi,
Morning,
Grumpy.
Grumpy said, morning all. I thought we were beyond the mass craziness. We aren't. No, not in some spots.
Mm-hmm.
I was floored too. I thought it was done and over, but there's still pockets that are like, no.
Yep.
Which just goes to show you the power of the local media and the control that like YouTube and Facebook has to categorize people and just kind of keep them herded over with certain news coming in so they don't notice that anything's not really happening like they think. You know, you can just, unless they reach out intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, there's just people that are just, I don't know, blown away.
Oh.
Wizard said $6.59 for almond milk. Mochas all day. What?
What?
Almond milk. I think you just enjoy milking the nuts.
I want to know, where are the tits on the almond?
Wizard said it's the pointy part.
Oh, it's the pointy part. Okay.
Let's see. Grumpy said they threw a fit when I didn't wear one at the hospital for my stress test, so I pretended for about 5 minutes and took it off. No one said squat after that. Uh-oh. Aloha says, here's a dirty joke. What did one toilet say to the other? This is a shitty deal.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Oh, it says, are you okay? You look a little flushed.
Who, me?
No, that was the follow-up to the joke.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I like that one. Both answers are acceptable.
Gonna crash. See you another time. Oh, okay, Bacon. Later, man. Make it a good day.
Yeah,
I saw up above, he said gonna crash, and I thought he might have been something about what you said or something. He was talking about you might gonna crash, but then apparently no, he's gonna go get some sleep. Gonna crash.
Yeah.
Later, Bacon. And man, if like I said before, if you haven't seen John's stuff, buddy, he did some little bacon wrapped donut holes with some maple syrup. Shit looked awesome. If y'all need a little suggestion for breakfast.
That sounds good. Real good. And you'll be proud of me today. There, rescue. No pumpkin spice today. No pumpkin spice.
Woohoo!
Just regular Colombian coffee.
Oh. Right, so I'm going to do a comparison of all the mask types, cloth all the way to NBC. Some healthcare workers don't even know how they all work. No, and that's actually, and if you go, remember, I don't know how far back, because hell, I never thought about paying attention back then, like, oh, this is something you ought to remember. But there used to be like a class, I think, in the whole medical field, like if you were like going to do like a doctor assistant, doctor, be the head nurse type thing. But somewhere in that training, there's actually a class about the mask and the proper wearing and use and removal and putting on of masks. There's literally like this, if I remember right, it was like a 4-hour course that you took to get it, basically a half a credit for. And it was about the application of masks. Now I know with firefighting and all the refinery shit and all this, oh dude, there's hundreds of hours. This is what you listen to, is all the science rationale of why you need the seal, why you have certain amount of pressure, why there's certain respirators that are designed certain ways to filter out certain products because you're in certain environments. And that's why I got so mad over all the shit, because all of a sudden this came about and all that went away, and people that knew weren't saying anything out loud. And it was like, okay, now y'all are really pissing me off. It's one thing to have some little gray-headed dumbass stand at a podium and tell me this, but I respected you people, and I know you know better, but you won't say anything, so now I have no respect. That's what gets me about the medical field. Shitheads.
Mm-hmm.
Mayhem. Anti says, if pumpkin spice isn't your favorite Spice Girl, which one is?
I don't know this.
It's amazing how he goes to talk about that, and he just miraculously breaks up when he answers, isn't it? How convenient, huh?
Or am I still breaking up?
What's
or
up,
am I still breaking up? Am I back?
No, now you're okay. You're back.
Oh, okay. I was like, I said, I don't know the Spice Girls that well, so is one of them called Posh Spice? Or Ginger?
You know that?
I don't know.
There is something like that, isn't there? I think there was something like that.
Yeah.
T-Girl said, do you realize how many times people touch things? Well, that's what kind of got me about the whole stupid 6-foot thing. And man, the herd mentality that went behind all that. Because it's like, so wait a minute. So all of a sudden you have a 6-foot gaps. You need to limit the amount of people into the store, diapers, all this. But I'm sorry, did you have some kind of sanitation trailer set outside for every commodity that's been coming in the back door? Because the shit looks like it's still running on 53-foot floats like it always has. And it's being unloaded on steel roller belts like it always has. Going through plastic hanging door drops like it always has. On pallet jacks out to the floor like it always has.
Always has, yeah.
Getting stuck up on a shelf, and people are like, I'm going into Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that, and I need that. But I got to have a mask on, so none of this matters. I'm going to take it all back to my car, and I'm going to load it all up and take it home.
Yeah, which, it was crazy. At every single truck stop, they got rid of the self-serve over there because, you had the roller bites, you had the fountain drinks, you had the coffee and everything over there, you had tea, whatnot. They got rid of that where we couldn't serve ourselves anymore. And so they put somebody behind, they blocked it off, put somebody behind there, and they had to serve you. Well, their guy, if you know anything about serving, you know, every time you touch a different surface, you have to wash your hands, you have to re-glove and everything. But nope, the person behind there, same gloves, would go and grab somebody's roller bite, put it in, hand it off to them. Then you go up there, hey, I want a large soda. They go, get a large soda, pour it in, touch the top of your lid, and then hand it to you. And I'm like, you guys don't know anything about sanitation in food industry, do you? At all. You're supposed to wash your hands.
Right.
After, yeah, you know, in between touching somebody else's stuff.
If it had been serious shit, it would have been nothing like that. And, you know, just, but then again, it's like the good old polio vax. You know, anybody that's been through that back in the day, it's amazing. You can go through the whole vibe of that versus this. And it's like, yeah, you can just drastic. But see, that's what got me though, Mayhem, was people you know should know how crazy this is. We're actually going with it. Oh, well, they say this. And it's like, really? So when did you ever have to do that in the last 60 years? Well, I didn't. Well, then why does this sound rational now? Well, because they say Jake Taffer, Sean Hannity, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because some dipshits that are getting paid a few $1,000,000 a year to just spit whatever says on the teleprompter to you. There you go.
No.
Oh man. When did people stop thinking for themselves?
Oh, speaking of vaccination, did you hear about the service members that went in for the influenza shot, and turned out they didn't give them the influenza shot?
Is that the sugar water thing or something?
No.
There was something about sugar water. I don't know where that was at, but that was something else.
Yeah, no, they instead of giving them the flu shot, they gave them the actual vaccine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I see. Because I got to say, and I don't know, and I don't, you know, I'm not making nothing up. All I know is that if I'm used to always seeing something happen one way, and then all of a sudden nothing about that is happening any remotely like that, but yet I'm being told it's the same, that in itself makes me go, no, something's wrong here. Something is wrong. You're pushing too hard. This is so, no. And so I don't, you know, there is all the stuff of why and all this, but I just know. See, and that's nerve wracking, man, because they keep pushing. Freaking mosquitoes delivering that shit, you know, trying to figure out how to put it in food and that, slipping that in. I just, man, crazy. Okay, let me catch up with chat. Which I think I said morning, Magic Angle. Welcome. Miss Magic, I think I did. And if I didn't catch you, I apologize. So I'll tell you now, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever that works for you. Let me scroll up a little bit. My kids always use the rewash diaper, so I'm glad they didn't use the plastic. They're so bad for the environment. My kids, well, yep. Talking about diapers. I know that's a funny thing too, man. People freaked out over a shortage of diapers and stuff, and it's like, don't you have some cotton cloth? I mean,
yeah.
Did we really forget how this actually goes?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, granted, I get it. You know, you get a little worrisome with the toilet paper side of things, but when it comes to diapers, it's kind of like, meh. But see, man, bring that up, dude. I was floored. There was a parents, and apparently one of the parents cannot do the diaper thing at all. And I was like, wait a minute, how did you have a child, but you can't stomach changing the diaper? How does that work? You mean this is an option or some shit? It's like you just do it. I don't understand, but yeah, literally this poor little child was having to wait for the other parent to come, and I won't separate the two, but I just thought that was ironic. It's like, so you can bring it into the world, but then that's it. I'm done. I can't handle nothing else. We're good. And it's like, no. But yeah, poor child had to wait for the other one to show up to go in and get tended to. I was like, wait a minute. So people actually, this shit's an option? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. I changed my kid's diaper.
Right? You just do it. You just, it's kind of like a breath. You know, you really put thought into that. It's like, I don't know. Do I want to breathe right now? Let me see.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, when they were babies, like, it was no problem. Then God had a sense of humor, and it was like, I'm gonna add a stench to it. Then it was like, oh, what did you eat? Oh,
yeah.
No.
Oh wow, that you know, the digestive tract did this to that food. It didn't appear like this when it went in. What the hell happened? Hey, morning, John. John Hobbs. And I'm going to say right now, so I started to scroll up in chat, and then I just came back down to current because I realized how far it had gone by. So if something was said earlier in chat, I wasn't intentionally ignoring anything. No. I just threw in the white towel and I went ahead and got up to the current, which, by the way, speaking of chat and current, at the top in YouTube chat, if it says top chat, select the little down arrow and go down to live chat and join live chat. Right. And that way you're current in the conversation.
Yeah. And if you're like Steve and you are in and then you go back out and then you come back in, make sure you hit the live chat again.
Yep. Sketpack says, I wonder why nobody said another word about the canned milk stuff. Weird.
Yeah.
John House says, that's pretty sad making the kids suffer like that. Well, they just, you know, people just not paying attention. The parents, that word parenting, that's redefined now. And it's like, it's not a responsibility, a job description, but it's supposed to be because you're in charge. You're supposed to be leading by example. And it's all a learning curve. So there's no set way, and you can't get a master's degree before you have one. You just learn it as you go. But you're supposed to go into it with the intention of trying to learn this every day the more you can. Unfortunately, I guess people just, well, we'll see. Matter of fact, the free range parenting, I remember the first time I heard that phrase, and I was like, wait, what? No, what? You don't just let kids figure it out. That's what your job is. You're supposed to be the little borders on the road. You gotta let them can go from one side to the other, but you're supposed to be the guardrails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never heard of that phrase before.
Oh yeah, down here about 25, 30 years ago, they started with this little term. You'd hear free range parenting in little news stories or something. They talk about free range parenting. Geez. You know, kids need to be able to discover, you know, themselves. And that was, I can see it now rewinding. You can see where we got. And it's like, look, Steve had to come back. He said, love you, Mayhem. I'm always listening.
See?
Okay, so let me, before I don't lose chat, so I'm going to grab, I'll grab John's. He said, yep, me too. I changed my kids' diapers and my grandkids' diapers too.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I'm not sure about that one, Jack. Maybe we should ask Monty. Monty passed back out again, probably. Magic Angel says tacos are good.
Love some tacos.
So Kissoff says, oh wait here, Anti says, Huckleberry, no, Monty is in Reese's on the Monty bag naked mode. Oh. Kissoff said, so like how many words do you use today that doesn't justify a book? Wait a minute. So read that again. So, like, how many words do you use today that doesn't justify a book? Okay. You know, no, me no sabe nada. Me no sabe nada. No habla inglés.
Did these truck drivers take fucking stupid pills today? Come on, guys.
Oh, you think it was just today?
Yeah, this one guy stopped. I stopped so he could come out, and he just stopped there and was like, "Oh wait, this guy let me go." And then another guy stopped at a yield sign, and there was no traffic, and he stopped there for a little bit.
Oh, hell.
Like, seriously, stop taking stupid pills, guys.
Hey, morning, Josh. How are you, buddy? Hopefully your wife is doing good.
I have really got to go to the bathroom. Hurry the fuck up! God dang! Stupid super truckers.
Matt says, better get to work. See y'all later. Alrighty, Matt. Make it a good day, brother. Magic says, come to Texas. They sell tacos on every corner just about. I am in Texas, Magic. I'm in Southeast Texas over by Lake Livingston. John says, sounds just like another liberal idea, just saying. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, they've been having a lot of goofy ass ones.
All right, I'll be right back.
All righty, brother. Let's see, Mama Red said I stayed locked and loaded and did a few with shovel. Normally not too bad with the storm. Makes them go rogue. Good target practice. My boys and hubby eat some of them. I'm good. I would pew them for you. Boy and girl, I want to be a fireman. Okay. I wonder. That's nice. I want to be the opposite sex. You relate to your talk, right? Grumpy. I'm 7.5 hours from Dallas. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's like San Antonio action or something, or El Paso. Or did you say, hell, I missed it? Let's see. Right, T-girl. Ask Mayhem if it's a Swift truck. That's what it is. Steve says, for real this time. I'm serious, not kidding. I'm actually going to fall asleep this time, okay? I'm going to try. Love you guys and gals. Aloha, brother. We'll talk to you again in a minute. Sister Marie. Hey, ma'am. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see, she said, good morning, all. If you have a kid and don't change the diaper, that's neglect and deserve the parent to receive an ass whipping. Amen. Kiss off. I wouldn't want you to have to squint today. Wizard. Right. I saw what you said and then too late. Yep. That's what it was too, John. The free range parenting, and they would just, let kids discover, and but see, that's how they dumbed it down, was to make it sound like, gosh, you would be being bossy, if you set these parameters to these children. Oh, you're being really, obsessed and tyrannical because you've got chores for them, and it's kind of like, oh well, I don't want to do that. Next thing you know, everybody's backed off to the point to where you got a freaking 9-year-old that's going, I'm not sure how I really feel today, and then you got these crazy ass people that are going, sure, go ahead, screw up the rest of your life. I don't know. Magic says, I love Mexican food, period. That's it, man. Man, taquitos. That was the go-to food from the morning that you start your day off with. Good little handful of taquitos. And then you just end up, I don't know. I used to be partial. I used to love dirty rice, refried beans, but there's so much corn, and I got to stay away from corn now. So. Then for a couple years now, chicken noodle soup. Amy says, John, don't say tacos, especially if Huckleberry is around, right? Huckleberry be craving some tacos. Yuck, that spam's gross. Oh, spam's good. Salty as shit. You need to be prepared to sweat if you eat you. Some are fried up good. But shoot. Some spam and eggs. Dice that shit up. Grill it up. Crack some eggs. Put it all in there and start stirring it together. Bam. Likewise says, well, who the heck removed the instruction book that comes with the kids? See, that was it. There weren't any. But we used to be smart enough to know that. Now it's like, oh, well, hell, if you can't tell me what to do, then just let it tend to itself. So what? Refried beans, cheese burritos. And Magic said, don't say chihuahuas for burritos because they're not food. No chihuahua burrito? So what? Wizards like yum, not spam is nothing more than lips, dicks, and assholes in a can. So you're basically talking about it's nothing more than just the rest of the human race because you open up your door and that's pretty much all you see is a bunch of lips, dicks, and assholes walking around. So there you go. Right, John? John said, yep, that's just like the first thing they do is the kids got ADD. Let's put them on medication. That's it. You know, let's not become a teacher and adapt. You know, we won't adapt. We'll just make them all conform to this. You know, you just follow this regimen. And if not, then we dope you down. Uh-oh. Miss Amy says fajitas and chimichangas are yummy, but man, rescue gumbo and jambalaya are mighty good too. That's it. Well, I'm from Southeast Texas, and too close to Louisiana, so I mean, I like a burrito, I like enchiladas, and I like that stuff, but nothing really tops boudin or etouffee or jambalaya, dirty rice. Just saying. Sorry, I'm back to El Pastor tacos. Sorry, Amy. It's like when I was young, I was okay with hard shell tacos. To be honest, I don't really care for hard shell tacos anymore. If I'm going to do a taco, I like the soft shell tacos. Which, that was a couple of years ago. Hey, what's up, Tony? Just woke up. 12:50 p.m. Damn, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and you just woke up? What the heck, Tony? Sleep a little late this morning? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord, Wizard. And a few angels with lips fixing an asshole. Well, this is true. And I love that Magic's like, well, I have an ass and lips, just not the deep. It's like, you won't cook those tacos, Bill. I mean, are you really, you're going to grill up that meat and put it down in there in the shells and make you some good fresh tomatoes and stuff. You're going to make some tacos like that this morning? You going to make you a breakfast taco? I mean, you did just get up and you know you're going to be hungry. And if you're already kind of visualizing browning that meat and getting your taco meat ready, then, you know, I think old Bill's really wanting to get some tacos this morning. See, that's why I always keep a stack of tortillas handy. Tortillas go good with anything. Hey, morning, Hoot. Hoot out in the house. Hoot, hoot. Oh, I bet you were, Tony, I already know now. It clicked to me. That's right, last night. So I bet you were at the Musical Mayhem with, what is that, Conspiracy Music and Doc Danger. And I think there was some other dude up there. Anyone said hi to me? I haven't been on in chat. Well, you were chatting for a minute, T-Girl, but so what Moonchild said, okay, most of my chores are done and got a shower. Now it's time to give my bed some ass and a pillow some head. Later, Moonchild. Make it a great day. Get you some rest. So John said, my wife grew up in Center, Texas. Oh, there you go. Billy, are you making us breakfast this morning? I know, man. He ought to be making tacos. Go ahead and start getting it together. He knows he's kind of got that now in his head. When raised in Texas, never heard of Center, Texas. It's in the center. No, just well. See, that just shows you Texas is so big. Hell, we've got whole different regions. We got hill country, we got forest country, we got bare flat area. Who now says, Huckleberry, hey Huck, where have you been? I know he was out and hiding. I think he was chasing down that taco lady from last week. She went on the side of the road and he went tracking and we hadn't seen him for a few days. And then he finally tracked her down, so now he's back. Bill says, who don't know? Probably just going to think about food for the next 5 hours. Huckleberry says, just doing the damn things. I do crack up. Sometimes you talk to people, you know, Northeast and stuff where the real small states are. And it's like, they're like, oh, our state, we're going for area. It's like, you realize that it's like you can put 3-4 states in Texas. You can spend a day and a half driving one end to the other. Hope Mom and Daddy are doing good and the ranch is still running. I still left for you on TikTok. I guess. Who's dead? No. Thick fog outside, it looks like. Whole lot of nothing out in West Texas, right, Grumpy? I sure you sent her Texas. It's over by the Louisiana border, pretty close to Shreveport. Yep. It's like if you were going up, Oklahoma or something. Not the actual panhandle part, but veering to the right. Medic says, I'm from West Texas, but I live in southwestern central Texas. What is that? I might have missed my mark, but what, magic like Odessa or something? Hey, Twisted Tats. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Put some taco sauce on and Huckleberry will follow. Right, my bread. So I had 3 hatch yesterday. Okay. $4.20 somewhere. Twisty says, holy shit, it's magic. I've seen a ghost. Grumpy says, rescue, I would still rather make that drive across West Texas than run across Indiana and Ohio on I-70. Well, this is true. I got to say that stretch out on 20 across West Texas was so cool. That was movie time whenever I used to drive a flatbed. Because you could literally pop a movie in and sit sideways and at night drive. And since it was so long, it's like no lights. It's all good. So you could just drive and watch a movie and look out the windshield every now and then. Statute of limitations, so I ain't worried about it. Magic says Texas isn't that big, really. Well, if you ever drive it, it might have a different perspective. Because if you ever go from West Point all the way over to the east side into Louisiana, and then you make that trip from the Panhandle all the way down to the Point, it takes a minute. It takes more of a minute than anywhere else. Let's see. Texas is great. Everyone should move there. Montana sucks. Nope. Everybody needs to go to Montana. Bill's got hot dogs going. He's starting the coffee, waiting for everybody.
Ooh.
He says everybody needs to go to Montana.
Really? Montana, huh?
Yep. Bill said Montana is great. Everybody needs to go there. Hey, what's up, Nikki? John Hobbs says, I'd love to go down to Texas and hunt exotics. Tell you, man, you can go out West Texas, Southwest Texas. They got ranges out there. You can pick them by the horn count if you want.
I honestly think they need to put timers on stalls, because these mofos that sit there on social media on their phone while supposedly taking a poop, it's insane. Like, do your deed and get the hell out.
Mayhem, nobody else is in the world but them.
Right.
It's kind of like going down the road. The roads were only put in place for that particular person to drive on, and they don't seem to acknowledge anybody else.
Right.
Morning, Nikki. In between prepping Nikki.
Yeah, and it's always that's another trucker's thought for you. It's always when you have to go real bad that every stall is full.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find. So John said something about liking to come down to Texas and hunt the exotics, and then Mama Red was like, what's the point? Do you eat them? But then he said absolutely organic meat. But okay, am I just unknowledgeable? I get that. But I hear organic meat, and it's like, wait a minute, are we talking about some veggie burger bullshit? Or because what does that mean when people say organic meat? I mean, and I'm just being serious, because I mean, don't you happen to just meat or veggies? And then now there's this organic. Is that like the new term for farm raised?
Yeah, when somebody says like organic meat, it's like they don't have a bunch of these steroids or antibiotics put in, or they're just grazing. Okay,
so it's the style of the raising that they go through determines organic or just processed.
Right.
Okay. See, it's the shifting of the terminology, and sometimes I don't know. I'm one of those people. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. So it's like if you have words that already describe shit, then why you got to redefine it? On is on, off's off. There you go.
Yeah.
There's meat on the hoof.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have plant processed meat, and then you have farm raised beef. And then you have plant processed chicken, and then you have farm raised chicken. But now I guess it's called organic.
Organic meaning not touched by not touched by humans, I guess you say.
Mama Red said supposedly natural meat. See,
yeah.
But why do you got to use the word organic?
Yeah, why can't you just say natural?
Well, farm raised. It's farm raised. That means they were raised out there on that farm. They weren't raised over in that stock pen, or like Tyson. That's farm raised chicken, and that's not Tyson chicken. So it wasn't caged up and on steroids and swelled up.
Exactly.
Driven through Montana a lot too. It goes on forever and ever, especially the flat part. Oh hell, wait. So Magic said, my boss had us change our name badges to say she/her and then our name, or him/he. It's stupid. Oh wow.
Wow, you got a woke boss.
Company.
What if you were one of those people that didn't identify as he, him, or she, her, but you were they, them? Wouldn't that be kind of bad? Like that's, I don't know, See, eventually what's going to happen is it's all going to catch up to them, and it's all going to crumble with that bullshit.
But I gotta say though, if we don't stand up and say something and call it out, it's gonna be no different than sitting in the living room watching some football game while the kids are running around the house playing with a box of matches, and you're just kind of reading.
Yeah.
Because it's just it's crazy, man. And I used to start out trying to be respectful, which I'm not. I try not to be disrespectful now, but I tried to be respectful and just kind of like maybe avoid that. But I gotta say, somebody come at me with this whole he, him, she, her bullshit, and I'm going to say, sorry, man. I'm not adapting to your shit. So either don't talk to me,
Right.
or we're going to keep it simple. But I ain't playing.
Well, you look at this generation behind us. If they have kids, they're so afraid of, spanking their kids, getting in trouble, because somebody at the supermarket's going to say something. If somebody said shit to me, and I actually had somebody tell me, "Oh, you shouldn't spank your child. That's abuse. I'm going to call the police." I said, "Well, how long do you think it's going to take them to get here? Because I'm going to give them a fucking excuse to take me to jail." "What do you mean?" "I'm going to whoop your ass for not minding your own damn business." "You threaten me?" "No, that's a promise."
Hey, morning, Eric. Steel and Tree. Said morning, Rescue.
Hey.
Morning, Mayhem. Hello, everyone.
Hey. Hey, Eric, did you work on any furniture or anything? I know he said he was on a lull there for a little bit.
Let's see. John. Hey, morning, John. John Southern Exposure. Mr. Bacon Wrap Donut Hole guy right there.
Don't make us all hungry this morning.
Right. Mama Red says, yes, it has no chemicals and naturally fed and no added meds, etc. They call it natural, and I agree. I'm truly doing that way than natural. Yeah. See, I just farm raised. Let's see more. Okay, Wizard. I thought Mayhem was a him, her.
Yes. Yes, I'm a him, her, Magic.
Yeah, that way it covers no matter what mood he's in.
No. Covers me.
See, this is somebody who's willing to meet in the middle and say, well, I'll just there.
Right.
I won't hold you to some standard I just make up in my head. I'll just be very open about it, and I'll just take whatever comes at me. So there. See, this is the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Eric said, Mama Red, busy. I'm wore out all the time. Bill says, I have all those here on my property, but no elk yet. They are close. You know what? Hey, Bill, I wonder if you started kind of sitting out in the morning and you started doing like a elk call every now and then, and you'd kind of get them like curious. So then they'd kind of want to come explore. And next thing you know, they come migrating into your stuff. Because if you can ever kind of get them introduced to something there that they like, well, then they'll keep coming back. They'll reference that.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody in chat, don't forget at the top, go up there. If it says top chat, select the down arrow and go to live chat. So that way you're current in the conversation. And if you happen to leave and come back, you'll want to do that all over again, because YouTube's way of trying to tell you what they think is the important stuff in the conversation. So that's what they'll keep flowing, so that you might not even see some comments. I told my boss if I identified as a tree, could I stand around? She told me no. Damn, it was worth a try. Han said, Rescue, you can have organic farms too. See, I guess I just didn't really pay much attention to how little things and other things were changing in terminology ways. Because she would just, it's like you knew you had mass produced and grown vegetables because they were in the can. That's basically how they were in the can. It's Libby's. That's, it's so Del Monte. And so you just kind of knew that versus you had the farm fresh, farmer's market type stuff. And then that was all your, but I will say, I guess I can, it was weird. John said, right, sorry, the terminology was part of my industry for a long time, was a meat cutter for 30 years. See, I just didn't, I don't know, it was always just farm raised.
Yeah, farm fresh. Yeah, a lot of terminology is changing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And if they don't redefine the word, then they just make up a new one.
Yeah. Like you were saying earlier about binary, like binary has nothing to do with humans. It's all computers. And now non-binary. Like, huh?
Yeah. You taking computer language and incorporated it into the human description. Binary,
right.
Non-binary. It's like, what?
Yeah, I saw a post on Facebook that was fact checked, and I read the fact check, and I was like, it said there's a difference between sex and gender being a social construct, and I was like, okay, so what about a gender reveal so that the social
He's got a call or something. Yeah. You can always tell because that's when there was a call or something. Or maybe accidentally drop a few 100 pounds of corn out there. Well, yeah, Bill, you could do that. They love word games. This is true, Mama Red. Then you don't have to be accountable, because if somehow you get cornered up with this definition by some actions that you've done, well, then you can just redefine that, so you're now not in a corner. You're justified. So then you can keep playing the word game. John says, well, the Japanese or something else. Anyhow, those guys go through apprenticeship programs that last like 10 years. And yeah, you're right. And that's how they view it. Chrissy says that's why they wanted everything digital. A couple of keystrokes change history. Well, yeah, and all your media coming through, and I've talked about that before because I was in the communications. I did part of this conversion over to the digital whenever they shut down analog and went with the digital signal. And at the time it came across, see, here's that subtle pitch as like an upgrade. A hardware industry upgrade, which it was technically, but it had side effects, kind of like everything else. You know, it's kind of like way back in the day with AOL and the internet. Look how awesome this is, Earthlink and all this shit, and you can send grandma in the other state pictures of the grandkids. They didn't tell you about all the trafficking that was going to go on in the back end too. So there's always the counter side.
Sorry, that was dispatch calling me to make sure I was delivering this to Hastings. Saw that you were an hour away. Oh, yeah. But I'm just heading in that direction. Sometimes they call you for stupid shit. Are you going to deliver it? Nah, I was going to take it home.
Are you saying dispatchers do stupid things?
No, not dispatcher. No, never.
You know, them guys sitting at them desks, brokering them loads and shit. You know, now that's the only way anything gets done. Just ask them.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a handy job, and it makes the driver's job a whole lot easier than having to be on the phone a lot. But we don't need to lose sight of the old days when you used to just have your pull over and you talk to somebody on the phone. You said, "What's your address?" "Okay, I'm going over here to pick this up, and then I will be delivering it at this address." So it's really just that simple.
Yep.
It's all the greedy people that want to get cuts of things that confuse it to where we go, we'll put this up on this screen and this over here, we're gonna shuffle this over to here, and it's like, it's really as simple as a person's gonna pay X amount of bucks to send this over to that address. And the only person that really needs to know that address is the person behind the wheel driving that truck.
Right. Yeah.
Because I say, but we make sure it's on time. Really? Because when that truck stops in traffic on I-20 or 70 or some shit and it's sitting there for 5 hours, there ain't no dispatcher running out there going, "Oh, here, come around this way."
Yeah, right? No, it's the driver's got to do that.
And then all of a sudden, they don't have those same people skills to now talk to the customer and make the customer okay with it. Then now it's the damn driver's fault. Damn drivers, I don't know what to do with them. We're only as awesome as we are.
Yeah. No, I had one time where I had to call dispatch because I had a broker called me trying to chew me out because I requested 3 days off to take care of some personal stuff. And so they gave me a load that was due on Friday that I picked up on Thursday. But it was a dry load, so they were like, "Oh, you can just take it home." And instead of them informing the broker, "Hey, it's going to be delivered on Monday because our driver needs to take some personal days," the broker calls me, chewing me out, saying, "Well, where is this load? This was supposed to be delivered on Friday. Worst case scenario, Saturday. And and I was like, "You're calling the wrong fucking person. You need to call dispatch. They're the ones that handle it. I just do what I'm told." So I called dispatch, and they were like, "Don't worry about it. They had already spoken to him and said I need a personal day, but yet they went ahead and called me anyways." So I was piping mad. Should have called them back and be like, "Don't you ever fucking call me again, especially if you talk to my dispatch already."
Damn, that's funny. Magic said one of my chihuahuas is snoring right now. It's so funny. And it's funny because just about the time I was reading that a while ago, I heard something and I was like, "Wait, what?" And mine was over there snoring. Only he's not a chihuahua, but he was snoring, and he does that. And then John was like, "Dog snoring is funny. Their lips and jaws start to quiver and shake." And yeah, oh man, I love it when mine's chasing something down, because their legs even get to going. Them little paws will be flicking. Them back ones are kicking, and the teeth his little jowls are bouncing around, and he's muttering and shit. And
yeah, doing the little.
All I can say is I hope you catch whatever it is you're chasing right now.
Right, they're doing the little. Don't look at me like that. Shiny. Stop. I was just imitating you.
She was like, "You were talking my language." Whispering sweet words of love.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I said. What did I say?
You might have been saying, "Hey, come here."
That reminds me of that one video where it's two dogs walking. You got the voiceover. Hey, what's your name? My name's Larry. What's your name? My name's Max. Hey, Larry. Fuck you, Larry. Hey, fuck you, Max. That's funny.
Dude. So let's see. Magic said that's why I don't like to eat fast food, because you never know where their hands have been. And then she said, "I just let my body kill off anything naturally." Natural immunity, man.
Excuse me, sir?
That's me. I hadn't the last little shots of crap. Well, I did get the flu shot a few years back. For some reason, I think I was there for something else, and it got ask them, well, do you want the food over here? I don't give a shit. I got to get on. But usually I never even took that. But I think the last little shots were in the 80s when I joined the Army. And that was only because they said I had to. Otherwise, I wasn't raised that way. It wasn't just a thing. You just eat your damn veggies and shit. Go out there, you get sick, suck it up, buttercup, and you build your immune system up. You just roll with it. But then again, I didn't grow up, indoors per se or something confined per se. I was exposed to people all over. So, let's see, John said, well, even organic can be kind of BS. It doesn't have to be 100% organically raised. They allow a certain percentage of non-organic whatever. See, that's some weird shit. Oh, Magic says, rescue morning mayhem again for the 5th time. LOL, just kidding.
Morning, Magic.
Right, Hoot Owl says dogs have dreams too, probably better than ours. Yeah. What do we got? John says chew organic meat would be fed organic grains and hay. The USDA certified fields to be organic or not. Well, that right there already makes me a little leery nowadays. It's like, how legit is that? Because you just see, man, human nature. People just stopped holding people accountable and literally just look at agencies and not the people running them. That's who makes decisions. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you go into a store and it's a part of a chain, yeah, you just need to find out who owns that franchise to that chain, because then that's who actually is going to make calls. Other than that damn stupid manager or that shift manager or that person, man, they can do whatever the policy says they can, and that's all they can do. So people that scream and holler at them, you're just wasting breath. And then you take agencies like that and you say, well, USDA, and it's like, well, yeah, that sounds good. I've laughed about this for decades because I've kind of seen this in light. I remember way back down in Houston, there was a big story one time how they busted this little organized crime ring. And it was because people would come into Macy's store down there in the mall, and they would, when they bought their shit, the people behind at the registers at the time had the big thing with the credit, introduction to credit cards and everything, was those slide machines. Remember the good old slides? Well, you would pay for your shit. They would take your card, and while they were doing that, and then as they was always another slip of paper underneath. So as they did that, they had a copy. Well, then the chick behind the thing would stick it underneath the thing, deal with you. And then after collecting up, somebody would walk by and she would give them a handful of these copies of all these cards. And, that was the big thing was, oh my gosh, look at what they caught. Macy's was doing this. And I told my wife back then, going, that wasn't Macy's, man. I mean, it's people that they hire. Hell, you can't. It wasn't like the store policy to be sure and try to scam every customer you can.
Mm-hmm.
Damn bugger.
Oh, go ahead. You were going to say?
Oh, no, I was going to answer him. Bug out said, missed the boat. And so I was just going to tell him no worries.
I was pretty excited for December, because December 3rd, my group is going to be in a Christmas parade.
Oh, right.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
By the way,
we're going to make up a float.
Okay. By the way, when I was answering Bug Out, I remembered Huckleberry and his little snide comments. No, I'm just
What did Huckleberry say?
Oh man, he's been busting my balls since he got back. Hell, I hadn't even started my stream and he was already busting my balls.
Oh my gosh.
It was like all this accountability stuff, and it's like, oh well, by the way, what aren't you supposed to be doing something on the chicken coop? It's not done yet, and aren't there other things that are supposed to be done before winter? Didn't you say that? Self accountability, sir, and all this good shit. And just, I felt this ball peen hammer on my testicles going whack, 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 whack.
Oh man. Hey, Huckleberry, you know Rescue's allowed to take a break every now and then.
No,
Huckleberry's a slave driver. That's what he is.
That's okay. I'm gonna find out where the taco lady is hanging out. I'm gonna pair her to go to the other side of town.
Oh, that's too funny.
So when you round the corner and then there's a vacant spot and you'll be like, wait, oh, Rescue, you SOB. And they'd be like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Actually, Milkmaid, see, you say you came in at a weird moment and I'm kind of going, but was it the topic that brought you in? See, you make it sound like, oh, I just came in randomly about hammer on balls, but it's more like, I don't know. Was it the hammer on balls that brought you in? See,
right.
It's kind of like talking numbers, and all of a sudden, Wizard gets all wiggity and shit. You're going, right, finances.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you normally can just lurk and not say anything until the right moment. But, no, everybody wants to be like, oh, I just came in at a weird moment.
T-Girl wants me to ask you, says, Rescue, ask Mayhem, what is the thyme?
What is the what?
The thyme. Thyme.
Thyme? Fime?
Fine. Might have been time, but...
Might have been time? Yeah.
Might have been, but it's spelled Thyme, so it's fine.
Yeah. Fime?
Yeah, thyme? What is the thyme? Or thyme?
Thyme?
Yeah, that's thyme.
Thyme. Yeah.
What the hell is a thyme? See, it was the shoulder shot. T-Girl got the knee shots and the shoulder shot. It was that extra shoulder shot. Got her a little nauseated, and now it's got her, I don't know what she's typing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thymie.
And with all that vacuuming, sweeping, and mopping, I mean, it's bad mixture, So now we need Steve to come back in with his weird font. Kind of balance everything out for her.
Milkmaid's got to be the language arts teacher, and it's pronounced time rescue. So, there.
Oh.
So, no. Now we
know. Well, Thyme. Isn't that a spice?
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It's that little thistle type time.
Yeah. But if you're asking me what time it is right now, it's 7:28.
In Central Time Zone, the only time zone that matters.
Yep, the only time that matters. Because it is centralized.
Oh, let's see. Magic said I'm about 2.5 hours west of San Antonio. Oh, okay. Man, Carlsbad and all that down there, and plus I love the Loopy. Many a good summers on the Loopy. That was a trip.
Losing it.
You broke up.
I know. I went robotic.
Yep. Domo gato, Mr. Roboto, Domo. Oh, Milk maybe wants to say and herb, yeah. Okay. Let's see what
An
we got
herb.
going on.
I knew it was an herb.
Are you caught up with the stream? Seems like you're commenting on past stuff. By the way, okay, on chat, you want to be sure if it says top chat to go up and select it and go to live chat. But I will say I've noticed sometimes on devices on the video side, if you look at the screen, make sure that next to the word live down underneath the play bar, it has a red dot. If it doesn't have a red dot, then that means it's not actually live. You're lagging behind. So hit that live word and it'll bring you up to current.
Mm-hmm.
That's happening. Matter of fact, you know what? I ought to record it one day just to show this. But every time I go to Shad's, so every time Mad Shad does one, every single time, I go to click on his and it'll load it up, but it will be behind the live part. And I'll look, and now it's automatic. I just do it instantly because I know this is what's going to happen. But you mouse over,
Right.
it's like, what? So I just go ahead and hit the live thing, and then bam, he's talking the current shit. And it's like, but it's funny because it's every one of his. Now, some others, it might happen, might not, but his is every single time. Doesn't make a shit if it's his just Sunday Thoughts, if it's the axe throw, it don't, whichever stream he does it, and there it is. I don't know. Weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, T-Girl says I was using Siri. Laughing my butt off.
Oh. You know not to use Siri.
T-Girl said I slammed the heck out, but feel refreshed now. I was asking what is the theme for the float. Oh, but she was using Siri. That's what it was. So
okay.
she was asking what was the theme of
Yeah.
the float.
Damn, Siri, how you gonna fuck that up?
Well, too busy listening in on other shit. Got confused.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, the theme is Santa's workshop.
Right on.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
that's
what's up,
the theme
baby?
of the parade, so we gotta do that. But our we have a Christmas tree, and it's a white one, and our logo colors are black, gray, and white. So we have black and silver ornaments on a white tree with white lights. So it's going to look pretty cool. It's going to look really cool.
I'm going to probably leave you here for just a couple of minutes while I transition to outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. I won't be able to see chat, but I'll talk about the parade.
The parade.
Yeah.
Gotta top off my stuff. I just was not prepared. I was not prepared.
I mean, you don't have to go outside. Don't let Huckleberry force you.
Oh, yeah, I do. See, that's just it. Otherwise, I give him the option to then call me a hypocrite, and can't do that.
Right.
So sometimes you have to defuse some of these people, these instigators.
Right. Right, I hear that. Yeah. Sometimes the best way to defuse these instigators is not to engage with these instigators.
This is true. This is a very truism.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I can't go out and work in this shirt, so I have to change shirts. So,
Okay. Sorry, ladies. He's not going to change on camera. All the ladies are like, "Oh, darn it!"
Man, I don't want to break my damn monitor. It costs money.
Yep.
Oh. There we go. Maroon.
All right, there you go. Yeah, got a maroon. I got a red shirt. Yeah.
Little shoulder wiggle.
Shoulder
Gonna
wiggle.
do the wave.
Oh yeah. Woo.
Where's Dusty when you need him?
All right. Oh yeah, man. I can't wait for Dusty to come back. I know he's going through some stuff, but when he comes back, he'll come back with a vengeance, and nobody will be safe.
Man, that's Mr. Smiles.
Mm-hmm. Yep. When he comes back, everybody's going to do this right here. Can't get me if I'm behind the logo.
Let's see if I do that and that. Okay, I think that got it. Okay, let me see. I need to prep a little something. What do I got going on? Right, Magic says no. That's mayhem. See what you were talking about, the little on the camera thing and stuff, and about rescue.
Yeah.
It's like, see, it wasn't rescue. It's mayhem. They're waiting for no regrets.
Oh yes. Yep. They got their no regrets. Now they're going to get their no regrets.
Oh, okay. Milky was leaving again, I guess. She said, okay, back to it.
Yep.
I guess we didn't see. This just goes to show you. See, we didn't keep the conversation of ball whacking going. So now Milky's going to go ahead and go, okay, well, we're not busting balls and I'm out of here.
Yeah. She got excited there for a second, and then she was like, oh, they're not talking about it anymore. I guess like, I'm going to go. You guys are boring.
Yeah. It's like, fine. Be that way.
Be like your Eroy. Fine, guys. I guess I'm going to go.
Which I tell you, sometimes I don't know. I need to check. Let me make sure, check my email, make sure nobody emailed me. Because like I told them, if you want to come up, you just got to email me or text me. Because I never know who to really text. I don't want to bug nobody. And after a while, I started feeling like, damn, man, am I bugging people or what? Because I just do. I will say I'm not exactly the most organized or communicative person. I just send a link, go on StreamYard here, bam.
Yeah.
So there's.
I always appreciate it whenever you send me the link. You know, if I can't come up, I can't come up. You know, but I'll always try to come up when I can.
Yep. Well, I know. I just got to thinking, going, damn. Well, I mean, I don't. You know, it's easy for me to look through one and go, well, this is all that I meant. But then I kind of sometimes I overthink things.
Yeah.
I kind of start going, oh man, well, is that sounding kind of like annoying to people? Like, damn, ding, it went off, or even. So it's like, because I will say I got to thinking, because sometimes I send them out, you know, and I don't mean nothing by that. I got to kind of going, be like walking in somebody's room or something, going, hey, are you up? And it's like, well, you know, I really wasn't until now.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, you know, ding, your phone goes off and it's like, oh, well, I really wasn't thinking about that. Now I get it. Everybody's kind of adapted to Rescue's kind of a non-communicative ass, and he just sends links and random shit. But at first I used to worry because people would be like, well, I don't know. And it's like, oh, no, that was for yesterday's. Here's today's. Because then people would go, well, I tried that one, Rescue. It didn't work. It's like, oh, no, that was last week's.
Yeah, you have sent me the wrong link before.
Yeah, I didn't. Weird shit. Hey, morning, Jen. Random JL.
Hey, Random.
And let's see what Wizard says. Off to work. Dang numbers. I know that's how you can always get Wizard's attention. Just start talking some kind of finance shit.
Oh, yeah.
One day I'm going to go ahead and learn just a little bit of this financing lingo shit so I can get up here and I can babble some shit that will just, I know on the other end, Wizard will be going ape shit crazy, just going,
Yeah.
It'll be like, but I don't know enough of the appropriate lingo to make it sound convincing, so he would just laugh me off as some ignorant fool babbling off some shit. So I have to make it sound more convincing.
Yeah.
Let's see. John says, "Good chat. Gonna go. Stay safe and have a great day, everybody." Hey, John, make it a great day, brother.
See
And
you,
smile
John.
or help somebody else smile.
Yep.
That's how we'll move this ball forward. Because the ball's moving anyway. We might as well try to see if we can guide the direction it goes. Because shit's happening anyway. Yeah, we just got to be productive. We got to remind people to be productive.
Yep.
And I will say, by the way, Miss Jen, I felt a little clingy last night, like I was a koala, but man, that eucalyptus soap, it does. It feels good in my beard. I gotta say, I like that stuff, man. And I'm just being honest. I didn't think I would really be like, oh man, I don't know about homemade, because I've just never really tried homemade soap very much. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but man, I like that shit. Magic said, I just noticed the blue wrench dress. Thank you. You didn't do that. Oh, I know, ma'am. I actually laugh, and if I had to, then I probably wouldn't have done it. But because I don't have to, it makes it more fun. And actually, I like blue, because if it's blue, I know it's you.
There you go. That's a good one. I like that. If it's blue, I know it's you.
That's it.
If it's gray, stay the hell away. I don't know.
Let's see. Bill said, did y'all hear about the constipated mathematician? He worked it out with a pencil.
Okay.
I heard the numbers were pretty shitty, though.
Well,
let's see. Soap is awesome for you, I bet. Oh, yes, ma'am, Miss Jen. You bet you. There's that. Oh, Magic says, I like purple myself, but blue is good too.
I like green. Neon green. Oh, no, that's worse. That's worse. There we go.
You know what, Jim? No, ma'am, I sure did not. I'm sorry, I don't know. You know what? Everybody has their things, and so here's my juvenile moment. But I just can't stand the feeling of putting something on my lips, ma'am. So there's you an open little thing for the internet world to butcher up with. But Rescue said he does not like things on his lips. So
somebody make a sound bite out of that.
And she likes it. My wife is using it. But yes, ma'am. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's nice. And my wife knows. It's like, yep, that shit ain't fixing to happen for me.
Well, somebody make a sound bite of that so we can play it later. I don't like anything on my lips.
Yep. Nope. And in my older age, I've learned to try to process what comes out of those lips.
Well, so basically you're saying your brain to mouth filter has expanded quite a bit.
Oh, I know you could, Huckleberry. Huckleberry's like, Rescue, I could do damage with that line. That's like, I know. But see, just so we're all clear and full disclosure, see, I knew exactly what I was doing whenever I said it. I'm just willing that there we go. I can hang. Jen says, love it. Glad someone could use it. Yes, ma'am. Yep, she likes it. Okay, so now I'll be 100% honest too. Now, there is one piece of it that she was not a fan of. And she made it a point to, she goes, we're going to use this one first. And I think it's supposed to be like a policeman's hat, but it's that little box looking hat that has a little bitty brow sticking off. She goes, what is that? And I go, I think that's like an old Bobby style hat. So whoever did that, the mold took like the old Bobby style flat top. And she goes, well, I don't know, but all the other stuff. So anyway, we've been using that one first, doing the hand stuff. She saved all the other ones. We're not using the other ones, just so you know. Apparently none of the other little ones are getting used. We're just keeping those. So I'll let you know when the big bars run out. We'll have to try to get some more from you. Let's see, Magic says, I was about to say something to look on, but I decided to be nice and keep my mind out of it. Oh, Lord, Bill. This is why more people need to move to Montana. Uh-oh. Bill said, I saw a cowboy stick a finger in the horse's butt and rub his lips. I was like, what you doing? He said, I have chapped lips. I asked, does it help? He said, not sure, but it keeps me from licking him and from anybody else. Let's see if I start to do a little transition. I'll tell you what, I'll see if he comes back. So for the moment, I'm going to leave y'all to yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Okay, can y'all hear me? Am I still 5x5? Trying to make the transition. Cool. Thank you. All right. Yeah. They might have got a call. Let's see. So Magic said they're trying to figure out what I'm going to do next to the shit shed. And I got some more wire for inside the walls. Good. All right. Bear with me, we're on the move, so headed outside. Hey, morning, Kim. Give me a minute. I'm in the process of transitioning outside. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this plugged in. There. Now you can see the chicken coop. Let's see, morning, Kim. Let's see what you got. Kim says, hey, good morning, everybody. I got a question. If anybody's got an answer, does anybody ever use an electric food dehydrator and have any idea how long it actually takes? My brother gave me a used one with no instructions. I put some small tomatoes in, and they're about 5:30 yesterday. They're doing pretty good. Someone said about 24 hours. Hey, morning, Anna. If Grumpy was still here, Grumpy knows about dehydrators and stuff. Oh, yeah, Bill? Excuse me. Bill says, I have one, depending on the food. Some things 6 to 8 hours, others take a day or two. What? Amy just said her daughter just called and said that her 2 kids, 2nd grade and kindergarten, said they brought dolls to school and showed them their private parts and talked about safe touching. What the hell? Leave the babies alone. Unbelievable, Amy. Unbelievable. I just see how we got here. I have no idea, man. Make sure I don't miss no message. Yeah, it's a little overcast over here, but it be what it be. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah, I kind of went through a little, I don't know if I can show my knee, but I busted the damn thing open again right there yesterday trying to do the little cross base, which that's way too big. I'm gonna shorten that up. I don't think I need them that long. So I gotta cut that down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there's Miss Aloha. She knows those too. I will say Aloha Prepper One, she does a lot of that dehydrating, Kim. That's her. Which I wonder if you could take the model and, just maybe somebody's uploaded the PDF for the manual for it. I have not done tomatoes, but I put a lot of stuff in a mason jar and try and use it within a year. For the first few days, check the jar to make sure no condensation in it. Oh, yeah. So when I got my hog panel, they come in 16-foot sections. I was just going to cut it in half, have 2 8-foot sections. There was a miscommunication. So I kind of ended up with some shorter pieces. So I have to do some finagling. Well, matter of fact, let me get the short pieces and then I'll be able to show you better. Now, take care of here and show you what I mean. Let's see how this goes again. Here. So that's kind of how I was going to do it. Was like that. Only those panels were supposed to be 8 foot long. So that much got cut off. So now I'm going to have to patch it so that it will arch and go up high enough for the doorway. And then it'll go up arch enough high enough for the front of the coop. So that'll be the dome. I just got to now piece that piece back to this one because it kind of got cut off center. So that's what I'll be trying to work on. And I got to take all these little ends here and I'll have to feed them through the end of this and then bend them around it to hold them together. But yeah, that was kind of a boo-boo. I mean, I figure I'll I'm gonna get another one or two. Do this. You gotta do the other little book thing and go from there. Yeah. Oh, look at you, Jen. What's up, girl? She said made cinnamon rolls for little ones. Man, oh man. I'm gonna do the sausage and cinnamon rolls like John. Kim said my last day off till Saturday, so I got to get some more work done. I got to insulate them basement windows today. I tell you what, customer service is long gone. Had a rough time getting materials. Oh yeah, Kim. I'm hoping after I get this done, I'm gonna try to end up setting up me a kind of like a little outside grill deal, and I might start doing breakfast, coffee and eggs with whiskey. Then I can sit and I can visit with everybody, do a little eggs, drink a little coffee outside. Knock in. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, Mayhem lost signal. I was thinking it might have been. Hadn't seen TT1 in a while. Which I hadn't seen Backwoods or Hutch too. Well, Backwoods did send. He uploaded a little video the other day. I think I saw it. I don't know. I have those little blips. Well, I think it was about some sheets, and he had them laid out, and then I don't know. I have little here today, going tomorrow. I have these just right. I go, man, did I see that? Little blips. Rescue, did Mayhem take his truck and pull you outside? Well, next year, Bill, I'm going to do a garden next year, hopefully. Hopefully. No. Some turnip. Oh, shit. What do we got? Yeah. Oh. Damn. Sometimes resin can be annoying. I'm just saying. You like that, can do some taters and grow bags, right, Bill? That's well. Now that is definitely something that I've got ideas for. Ah, thank you, Anta. Let's see, little punk come back at me and goes, "This is the new world." I said, "The hell it is. It ain't my world, and the hell it is." I said, "The hell it is. It ain't my world, and I'm not changing." I was mad. Scrambled eggs and turkey spam. I found 4 cans yesterday. Oh, thank you, Magic. So who down here in the southern tip of Indiana, it's a mixed bag. You never know. Huckleberry. You sure that was just when you were a kid, Huckleberry? I'm just saying. I ain't getting nothing done just sitting here. Let me get my wagon and tools. I'll be right back. By the way, a public service announcement. This is why you wear gloves so you don't get splinters like in here, and you don't get jabs over here or in your hand right here. So there's my safety message for the day. I will say this is a chore. Got to get this stupid glove over this brace. Retarded shit. That's Rudy the Riri. Hit a break on it. All right, what we got? Oh, Kim's gone, I guess. Hopefully Kim makes it a good day. And then what? Aloha says, thank you, Rescue and Friends, for keeping me company. Hey, you got it. Aloha. You make it a great day. Oh man, that was more on the back than I planned. That spiraled out quick. Oh, let's see what I missed. Rescue wire using that counter where you should be using different wire. Okay, well, so see, here's what's going to happen. So the hog panel is kind of like the framework. So it's going to go over, but then I have 1/4-inch hardwire cloth that I'm going to be putting over the hog wire. But then that gives it kind of like on your ceiling, you have your rafters, that actually give your plywood and shingle something to put to. Well, I'm going to use that hardwire cloth, and I'm using the hog panel to use it as a structure. And then what Hoodow says, I thought Rescue was going to cut that. Oh, I did one. I still got to do the other one. I did the one right here. Now I got to do the other one. And then I got to do the back. So I'm getting there. Matter of fact, I might go cut that one off in the front. Oh, let's see what you got. That dog sure is proudy. Oh, that's Rudy the Riri. He's a mess. This BOV is looking very El Salvador. What's a BOV? Or do I even want to know? I probably don't even want to know. Do it. Yeah, I'm hoping that I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get away with doing what I just did. I think I'm going to end up having to overlap it to maintain the structure. I probably ought to just end up cutting those damn things off and get me another one. Get another 2 of them, and then just use that one to go on the side and put the hardware cloth around the side or something. I don't know. Because I will say I just kind of as soon as I go to put that in that bow tension, it's going to kick to an angle like that, to that one pivot, that hinge spot. So I'm going to have to overlap it and then intertwine it and wrap them around in order to get it to keep that structure. Anti-rescue, where's the hamburger life-size character going? A hamburger. Well, gonna be on the inside, ain't I? Hey, morning, Sharon. How are you, man? By the way, I didn't even say morning. I was answering. You didn't even say morning. Morning, David. Yes, sir. Well, you know, I'm gonna do my dangest to make sure it maintains a good day. You never know what's in store, but there's a chance of rain today, so I don't know. And like I said, it's a wild and wacky Wednesday, so you never know. I was hanging out. Hey, that's pretty cool. I left that board propped up last night with a little bit of dew and stuff, and now I got the wart out of it a lot. That's pretty cool. Pretty handy. Oh, man. I gotta say, that little shit right there just put a working on my innards. So, but see, I'm so used to you just grab shit and do shit. You just don't realize how much pivots all down here in the midsection. I still got to try to fix that damn air conditioner that fell out the window. Pulled the cord loose. Oh, let me see if I got an email or a message. I might call it early. There's nothing there. Oh, what's the? Oh, hey, there's Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill. Let's see. Add the stream. Did that do right?
What's up, dude?
There you are, Mr. Bill. What's up, buddy?
How you doing? See if I can get my camera turned on here.
Ah, there's the chicks.
Yeah.
All right, let me put you full screen so everybody can see.
My phone's messed up, so it only shows me a green screen. I don't see anything. But for some reason, you can see it.
Look at that.
So just these three is all that hatched, the ones that hatched on the live stream. And I don't know. I kind of wonder if anything else is going to hatch, because these ones all hatched, in 2 hours, same time, basically. But we'll see. Probably kind of hard to see them with the red light.
Oh, no, they're right. Yeah. That's pretty cool. They're all cuddled up right over there. Shoot, yeah, man. That's awesome, brother. That was cool watching them too, man. It was just like, there we go. Here it is.
Yeah, I'd never seen it before. It's kind of crazy because, I don't know, like I've seen them like this size, a day old or whatever, but I've never seen them born. And they just kind of lay there and flop around, and you're like, you want to like help them, but you can't do that. They got to figure it out.
That's it. Yeah, never. See, you ought to do a batch. I don't know if I get to hatching some next year, I might do it, but I might. You got to hatch some, catch them as they're pecking their way out, and at the same time, then you get you a chicken breast over in the skillet on the stove, so that way it's start to finish.
Right.
That might be a little dark for me. Hey, I think they're cute as shit, but they're awesome food source too.
Yeah. They're figuring out the water and all that.
That is cool. Yeah, see, I didn't get to do that part. Nikki did all that part for me.
Yeah, this part's a pain in the ass. You get the best part.
Now, is that like just like a storage container thing that you got them down in?
Yeah. So this is, again, I can't see the camera, but it's just a Rubbermaid tote So I got a
Okay.
bigger one that's made out of plywood, and they'll go in that one in a couple days. But this is just kind of temporary.
Okay,
With a
got you.
heat lamp hanging on a broomstick, like it's totally safe.
That is cool.
All right, man. I'm jumping down, but I told you I was going to come up and show you in an hour, and that was like 3 hours ago. So here I am.
Roger. Hey, made it to the end. Hoodow said, Billy, did you take them or to the water? And to the water. Did you take them into the water?
Oh, okay. So
Did you
yes, I did. But they were like so little when I did it, but they didn't really
remember?
start drinking it right away like they normally do.
Got you.
But they did find it. So they actually found the food first.
Found the grub first out.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
y'all.
that's
I'm
cool.
jumping down. I'm going back to the chat. I got to feed my dog
Later, bro.
and get to the things.
You got
Thanks
it,
for
bro.
having me
Appreciate
up.
it. You got it. Anytime, Bill. Always welcome. There go the chicks. Random. Jen says, Huckleberry, now I want tacos. Huckleberry always wants tacos. Man. I gotta go undo that wire. That was cool though. I'm glad Billy came up. I have butterscotch. The butterscotch. Black bean chips for taco salad. It's delicious. Well, I guess I could just leave y'all kind of chatting for now. I got no. Bill said if anyone eating the chickens now, they have to fight the dog for them. She has did. Like I've been watching them nuggets from the beginning. Okay. What do we got? I gotta get some things done to this. She said, shit shack I'm now living in. Be back later. Y'all have a good one. Hey, Magic. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Make your day a good one. And then let's see. Two tacos. Okay, let's see. Oh, and and so Scat Pack, so you'll know too, that's just the framework, and then I have what's called hardwire cloth. That's 1/4 inch squares, and that'll be actually wrapping all everything. So nothing bigger than a 1/4 inch is going to be able to get in. Which some told me it was probably a little overkill, but better safe than sorry. I know that panel shit just screwed me up, so I'm not sure how much I'll do on camera from here on, because it'll be a pretty sight. I know that. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. Step back. That's it. Hoot was wondering the same thing earlier. I think it was. Hell, I don't know. See, that's a skip a beat on thinking there too. Well, it's been about 4 hours. To be honest, I don't know how much of a chicken update it's going to be. I probably shouldn't have jacked with that wire. Too early in the day. But he's all chilled out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I thank everybody for being here. Sorry you didn't really get to stick around much and do anything on the chicken deal during the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Make it a good day. Make it a good day. And I might see y'all in the morning, not see you tomorrow. So anyway, y'all make it a good day. I'll holler at y'all later. Okay? All right. Peace out. Love y'all. Oh, and